everyone. I'm Dr. Tess Mauricio, and we're here at the Aesthetic Show Live. And I am so excited to have as our guest a man who doesn't need any introduction, Dr. Drew Ordon, board certified.
Well, you're not as excited as I am.
Yeah, really?
And this is cool. You've been on my show numerous times.
Yes, and so we're turning the tables around.
I interviewed you. Now you get to pick my brain
I
a little bit.
know, and I was thinking about it. What do people want to know about Dr. Drew Ordon? Number one, do you really practice still?
Well, you know, that has been a problem because they see me on TV 5 days a week.
Yes.
During the day, daytime TV. We're getting ready to start our 12th season.
Congratulations.
So, I mean, that is a
huge.
major coup lasting that long on daytime TV.
Absolutely.
It's over 1,500 episodes.
And still looking this good.
I know that. People walk in the office, they see me, and they go, well, I just saw you on TV, but you're here in your office. So obviously, episodes are taped.
Yes.
And we tape the whole season sort of in advance. So because of that, it allows me to both practice and do the TV show. And you know, I think for some people it's hard. They don't think that I'm still practicing, even though they see me do all the stuff on TV.
Exactly.
So I am practicing, and
well,
I have no intention of slowing down.
Very, very good to know, because I'm sure a lot of the people that watch on The Doctors would want to see you as their doctor. And how do you keep it all in balance? How do you do it all? I mean, I'm trying my best to do, and
well,
I'm definitely not as busy as you.
I mean, there's a lot of juggling that goes on. I have my two practices, Beverly Hills and Rancho Mirage.
Okay.
It's a little bit of driving between the two, but when I go to the desert practice, it's for a week. I have a home there as well, so I check in and do my surgery, see my patients, and I'm there to follow them during the course of that week. And then it's back to Beverly Hills, and then we touched on it in season when I'm taping. I do that on Thursdays and Fridays, and
Wow.
then new project for me, I'm going to Dubai now. I've been doing that every 6 weeks.
Wow.
In fact, I finish tomorrow here. I fly into LAX, and I'm going to go directly to Emirates and fly to Dubai. It's a 16-hour flight, so I'm going to get a nice little rest going there.
No slowing down for Dr. Ordon.
No, I think that just staying busy and enjoying what you do keeps you young and engaged and sort of keeps your battery recharging.
I totally agree. And so when you are in your practice, what is the most common surgical procedure that you're doing?
Board certified plastic surgeon, trained in everything, face and body. I did head and neck surgery first, so if anything, I have more of an expertise on the facial stuff. So, at this point in time, I like doing facelifts, noses, facial contouring the most, but I still do a lot of liposuction. I like to use the Vaser high def liposuction. I do my share of Brazilian butt lifts, BBLs.
Yes.
I like using the fat. Something I'm doing more of is taking the fat and doing primary breast enhancement instead of using an implant, using patient's own fat.
That's
mommy
the trend.
makeovers. So it's the usual, the standby procedures and standard procedures in plastic surgery I like to do.
What are you most excited about? And obviously at the Aesthetic Show, you hear all of the trends, emerging technologies. What are you most excited about?
I mean, this industry has just gone crazy.
Incredible,
I mean, I think what am I most excited about? I think it's just that there's so much new stuff. So today I didn't lecture per se myself. I did that yesterday. So I attended the regenerative medicine session.
Correct.
So
I've given a couple of lectures
the
on
stem cells and the newest and latest with that continually evolves, and it's going to continue to evolve. We're not quite there yet 100%, but but it gets better all the time.
And every year it gets better, and new technologies, new protocols.
And then after that, I went to the sexual well-being, sexual rejuvenation.
Important.
Anti-aging,
Yes.
which is a topic that really didn't exist when I did my training. It's only now becoming a subspecialty, and people do that as a sole practice.
Well, I did a lecture today at the Regenerative Aesthetics Symposium on vaginal restoration and rejuvenation using regenerative methods, and it is a dermatologist going into the vaginal restoration field, and I think that's also exciting because you're a plastic surgeon, I'm a dermatologist, and there are a lot of other types of doctors that are here at the aesthetic show.
And I think that's very healthy, that in attending this sexual well-being conference, I mean, it was dermatologists, urologists, OBGYN, plastic surgeons, so it's different disciplines, and we all look at things a little bit different, but I think since it's a whole new area, the fact that there's
everyone's contributing.
Yes, there's different disciplines all contributing. They have their different perspective on a given subject, so that's what makes these new areas grow, and that's what I love about this meeting, that it's multidisciplinary. It always has been.
Yes, it's my favorite.
It is too. That there's no, society is involved. There's no politics. Yes, there's a group that runs it. They have their business, but it doesn't really affect us. We're here
to think about what's best for our patients.
We're here to think about medicine, the latest and greatest and newest techniques, which I think is so cool. There's none of these undertones of politics that you see and so many in our particular specialty meetings. I mean, obviously they're great, and I attend them too, but I think that's the difference here that really stands out.
No, and that's why I'm here, and we were here from the very beginning.
You and I have been together.
Yes.
That
from the very
we were
beginning.
recruited as faculty from the very beginning, and still here. And as far as I'm concerned, it's only getting better.
Absolutely. And so, what keeps you looking and feeling young, Dr. Ordon?
Well, I think staying busy, number one, and obviously we're in the business.
That's right.
So when we have a no-show on the patient schedule,
isn't it the best?
I will jump up there, and we have to believe in what we do. So I get my fair share of fillers and Botox. I haven't had anything major yet, knock on wood. And the other thing is, and you and I talk about it all the time, we've talked about it on the doctors, I mean, how you look is just a reflection of your general health.
Absolutely.
And so it's diet and exercise, treating your skin from the inside out with diet and exercise. We touched on sexual health, that
is so important.
That if things are working down there, then
turns on a lot of
it's
things
a great
there.
indicator of your health in general.
Correct. And I mean, what is it like for next year? What would you like to see more here at the Aesthetic Show?
I really enjoyed I hosted the keynote speech on generational aesthetics and the different makeups of the generational groups, which probably stand out more now in society than ever. I thought that was a very cool perspective. So I hope to see something interesting like that. And then, my session on plastic surgery, something that I started, I think 5 years ago now. I mean, I'd like to see the attendance a little more, but each year we get more plastic surgeons, and we get some really good ones. So
look forward to it.
My session this year was tremendous. I mean, we covered breast and body and face and complications.
Let's get more derms and plastic surgeons here.
Patient selection and all those key important things. So I would like to see that session, we call it the Future of Plastic Surgery session, continue to just get bigger and better.
Well, Dr. Ordon, always a pleasure.
We're not done, are we?
Yes, that's it.
Well, I'm
going to see you on the doctors.
I knew you're a pretty darn good hostess there.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. That's a lot coming from you.
Well, I mean
Appreciate it.
Thank you.